Okay. Compare that to this. Mr. Lako, can you explain what you're looking at quickly?
Okay. So I think this like different versions of the same products. So you start from building the database, back end, front end, then testing. So at each and every level of this each and every, okay, if there's an issue, then you can it can be corrected based on the fact that yes, we can have the baby version 2 up to the final this thing when it not be done. When all the feedbacks and all the lessons would have been incorporated.
Beautiful. Something is missing in your explanation. You did not take note of the fact that look at this ship. Look at the sizes. What do you notice?
Bigger, biggest.
Exactly. What this is telling you is that we are not under pressure to finish anything we're not under pressure to show the customer completed work from as in at the from start. So rather than say do all forms of database, I said, okay, I want to give my customer a version. You can call it like a prototype, a miniature version of the final product. This is the final product. Here, this is the final product. But rather than aim at this final product directly, which is what that previous method is using, no, we will say, okay, can we do a version of that final product that has some elements of database design, some element of back-end design, some element of front-end design, and then I'm going to test it to confirm that it is actually working. Then at the end of the day, I will now have a version of the final product. It does not have all the features of the final product, but it is a working pre-version of the final product. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. Mr. Lako, are you with me?
Yes, very well, yes.
It is working, but it is not yet final. So I produce this, then I take it to the customer. Oga, you asked us to produce a full ship. We have a miniature version of it. What are your thoughts? No. The front should not be like this. No. Don't use this kind of paint. No. Don't do this. No. Your clinical is this. Then I take feedback. I take all the feedback. And then I move myself again into round 2 of development. I take all the feedback into round 2 of development. And then I run through. I have done some form of database design before. Oh yeah, I had more features, more this, more that, together with factoring in feedback from the first one. Together with feedback. Together with feedback. And then I build another version of the application that has more features than version 1. And then I go and present. And then by the time I'm my thought, so each of these things are called iterations. In Scrum, they call it sprints. So at the end of iteration 1, I produce version 1. Version 1 is a working prototype of the final version. Unlike in waterfall, that the only time you have a working product is at the end of the project. We are lost. Mr. Kolawale, are you lost?
No. I'm getting your explanation very well, sir.
Mr. Abdul-Jalil, are we together? Okay. Mr. Lako, are we together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you fire down?
Shonye.
Yes, sir.
It might be difficult to explain to engineers because engineers they don't work in this method. That's the problem. But from the software line, that's how we work. A lot of times, not all the time. So you are not delivering everything at once. You are not aiming towards everything at once. If the project will take 6 months, you say, okay, let us move in three-week iterations. At the end of the first 3 weeks, we have something to present. Unlike in waterfall, that you might not present anything till the end of the project. At the end of 3 weeks, you have something to present. Something that is a miniature version, a working miniature version of the final, what do you call it? Or the final deliverable. And then after that, you take feedback. The second iteration, you want to add more features to it, together with taking note of the feedback. That way, by the time you get to the last iteration, the customer will have seen it multiple times, and the probability of failure is very low because customer has given you feedback. The customer has literally been with you since the beginning, sitting with you since the beginning. You have done multiple back and forth. Or like in this method, the customer will not see it until the end. Very, very risky method.